What's up, boys? It's been a minute. I know. Um, kind of been just doing other things like I've always been. I've been playing other games. If you watch my TikToks, if you watch my Reels, I've been really heavy in like Counter-Strike and other games like that. I don't play Farming Simulator much, but I am on it here and there in like my free time. When I'm not playing a game with somebody, I'm on here. Now, as you can see, there's some new equipment here. It is harvest time. As you can see, beans are ready to harvest. I think it's time that we do a farm tour again. I did one a little bit ago, and I mean that was a while ago. That was probably season 2 of here. I think we're on season like 15. I'm not gonna lie. I've been just harvesting, planting, harvesting, and repeating pretty much. Now, as you can see, this is a new combine. This is my new combine. This is my second season of having this combine. Bought it brand new. This is a 50-foot dripper head. Bought this brand new. Pretty good setup I got. That is not mine. That's my neighbor's. This is mine. My red truck from I've always had. I put this decal on it. I think the decal makes it look a lot better. Adds a little bit to it. Now, if we move on down here, this is mine. We had to get a bigger grain cart. It was a big need. As you can see, we own a lot more land. I still own these 2 fields down here, and then I own all this, and this is all one big field. This is 270 acres right here. It took me 7 hours to plant this field. It's very big. And I got this much harvested already. But if you go down, it's a bin full. And my combine holds 20,000 liters. So down is a bin full, and back is a bin full. But this is my 8RX 410. It's the biggest one you can get. With this big grain cart. Holds 70,000 liters. Pretty much, this tractor is a lot like under. Like, this is way too much for this tractor. It's not way too much, but it's too much. Especially full. So I really only like put a semi in it. I only put like 60,000 liters in it, a semi load, and pull it around, and it still pulls a little hard, but I mean it still pulls it. I'm wanting a new tractor in the future. Just I do not have money at the moment to get a new tractor like that. I can't afford that right now. We are playing on hard mode. Like I said, I know a lot of this stuff is like a lot expensive. This I bought new, or not, I didn't buy it. I bought used. So I got one hell of a deal on this tractor. So I didn't really, a couple of my things are used. Now this is my neighbor's. He owns the farm down here. I'm pretty sure I've showed this in a video before. He owns all this land here. But he's up here to help me harvest this field. There will be a video out here soon about this field. But moving on from here. Like we said, got combine, 1 truck out of 2, and my 8RX. Move to the cow farm, the cattle farm here. So in here, I got a bigger wagon, or bigger feed cart, whatever you want to call it. I got a 6R to pull that, because a 6M is way too small for this big cart. So I had to get a 6R. This is the big 6R. It's pretty much perfect for this. It's a little under, I think, power for this thing. Actually, I don't think it's under power, but it definitely doesn't have like the pull power to really pull this full. It does struggle a little bit, but it's not like a crazy amount where it can't handle it. This is my 6M. I've always had the 6M. Use it for mowing hay, stuff like that, baling, moving bales around, loading the feed cart. Here's my straw bales. I really have to make straw bales every year because I go through a lot of straw and I go through a lot of hay. So I make hay and stuff every year. This is where I put my hay at. Back there's the manure pile that I put. We have 200 cows now, so I have 33 months. I have 100 of those, and I have 6 months that were just born. I'm probably going to end up, when these have their babies, I'm going to sell these, and then when theirs grows up and have their babies, I'm going to sell these too, probably. Because I mean, I'm definitely like, they go through 1 million liters a year. It's going to be like 1.4 million when they're all grown up, when those calves are grown up to like their they're 18 months. It's going to be like 1.4 million, 1.5 million. I'm going to be feeding them. But yeah, this is the silo I use. I have full silage right now. I think I have 2 million liters in here. Yeah, 2 million liters in here. We chopped a bunch of silage, which I have to, because I'm not trying to feed my cows. That's where I put my mineral at. My skid steer I've always had. I don't really use it too much. But in here, we'll go in here first. This is the hay equipment I've always had. I've never switched anything out. Still got the rake, the baler, this 4040. I honestly been using that tractor to bale. I've been leaving the 6M to move bales around. I haven't been using the 6M much. I've been using the 4040. But here is a new addition. These are my new silage wagons. They hold 40,000 liters, I think, or something like that. And I definitely need those. These unload a lot faster. If you all watch the video of me cutting silage with those silage boxes, they empty slow. Now these unloading here might be a little unrealistic because I don't have the thing that, I don't know what you call it, but you don't have that. But it might be a little unrealistic, but I'd rather just use these. It's so much quicker. Those silage boxes, I don't know if it's, I'm guessing it's the mod that makes them unload so slow. Here's my chopper I have. This is basically a really good need. I need this to make so much silage. If I didn't have this, I'd be using my wrapper a heck of a lot because I need a lot of silage. But I have basically all the heads for this thing. I have the corn head, the pickup head, and the mowing head. I don't know why I have the pickup head if I have the mowing head, but I honestly need to sell that. But sometimes I do use it. But there's that in there. That's the silage equipment my cow trailer I've always had. Move on. Here's my truck that's in the middle of nowhere. My farm. And here, okay. So here's the 8345 I've always had. I've always had this on this planter. So I planted my fields with. Has 42 hours on it. This is insane. But yeah. So I've always had that tractor. I took the duals off. I'm probably going to end up upgrading this planter here. When I sell my drag horn and stuff. Because we are in need of a new planter. Like this planter planting that big field, it took 7 hours. That's just insane. Here's the spray I've always had. I bought this used. I don't know how many hours and it won't let me get in it. Okay, but I bought this used. I bought this off the bat. I bought this used. I'm pretty sure when I started the world, or I think it was actually 2 seasons in when I started, that this came on sale and it was on the used market, and I instantly bought that because I was like, that's one hell of a deal. Definitely something I took a loan out for. This is my new spraying trailer. I bought this last year. It does save me a lot of money. This is a mod. You can get on Mod Hub. I think you can get on Xbox and PC. It's kind of confusing at first, but once you learn it, it's not too hard. It's pretty simple. It's very, very useful, and it does save you a lot of money. Using this compared to buying a bunch of fertilizer. Oh, move on. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, here's the grain setup, like always have. We have this water for the mixing station in there, the mixing trailer. There's a new workshop. So we don't have a workshop around here. I did have a little one over there, but I was like, I'm just gonna buy a big one. So I bought this big one and built it like last year. We had 1 million liters of corn last year. I harvested a shit ton of corn. So I made a lot of money last year off dry corn. Dry corn pays pretty much the same as soybeans. This is my 16-row corn head I got folding up. I use this a lot. Has a lot of hours on it already. It's almost, I bought this like last year when I bought the new combine. Upgraded heads, everything with the new combine. Here's the grain setup like I always have. Propane tank, the dryer. The dryer is, I think I got like 600 liters of corn this season. That's all my corn. All I have left is that big soybean field to harvest. That's really it around here. I think that's honestly it that I have. I do have another truck. Yeah, this truck. I bought this truck the other day. Instead of me, you know, going down this field, having a full tank here, and then having to bring the grain cart down here and then back, or to bring the take the combine up there and unload, I just bought another truck. Because this whole separator costs only like 180,000. So I just bought another truck. I mean, I do need it sometimes, especially with this big field. I'm gonna need it. But yeah, it's here. Bought it green. I guess I'm going Christmas colors. I added the decal to make it, you know, pop a little bit more. The truck does look really good though. I will give it that. But that's pretty much it with the farm tour. Like I said, that's my neighbor's. There, I can actually go down and show his farm. Let's go show his farm. So let's go put him in his equipment. So he has a 8R. This planter. He's probably gonna upgrade planters, I'd say. He has $1 million. I guess he just saves his money. He has a 6R. I think the only tractors he has is a 6R and an 8R and a 4040 for a 4040. Here's his mowing equipment. I don't even know what he has. He has a fuel trailer. His semi, his truck and trailer, his hay bales. He has a little bit of cows. He only has as much cows as me. I think he only has like, yeah, he only has like 30 cows. In here is his hay equipment. He has the same, pretty much the same stuff I do, the semis, stuff like that. There's his feed cart. He pretty much has the same setup as me. How much, yeah, he's got like 300 liters of corn. We do play on hard mode, so I mean, just like the money and stuff we made, it's just hard mode. It's just we played so much seasons that, you know, and saved up money. And honestly, what I did off the bat was, you know, I had small equipment. I'm not going to say too small. Like that planer I've had since day one, that Kinze planer. I mean, it's pretty decent size. I mean, I'd say it's big. I've had that since the start, and like, you know, planting these big fields and stuff like that with these. Like, I recently just bought these 4 fields. I had these 3 for like a few seasons, and I harvested on them. And that's honestly how I made a bunch of money, because I had these 3 fields, these fields, this field, you know, these fields, harvesting soybeans and stuff like that on like 15 seasons, you know. I don't know what the season we're on. We're something 15, 16, we're something around there. But yeah, like, you know, with the same equipment, like my old combine and my old tractor and my old planter, you know, I consistently harvested those fields every single year, not upgrading equipment. So I saved up so much money, and I just bought land. And, you know, buying land just, you know, made me so much money, because, you know, more land to harvest. I didn't upgrade equipment really, and then I started upgrading equipment like the last 2 seasons. I upgraded equipment, like I bought that combine, bought the 8RX, I bought the new grain cart. I mean, I've been really careful with the money, I guess you can say. I mean, it's worked out. I mean, so far we're doing really good. Definitely more. I'm gonna eventually, you know, have another combine, because I'm not always going to use my neighbor's combine. He put that thing up here yesterday, because we're about to harvest this field, make a video on it. But I think that's really it for the tour, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.